Welcome to DMPT 2410, Digital Texture and Lighting. This course will go further into materials, lights, the things that help make our models come alive. And it's a lot of fun. We're going to build a prequel to the story that you modeled last semester. And so, because summer is shorter than the other semesters, we're going to not model for this class other than just one new character, but it's actually going to be that character will be made out of lights, which is part of our curriculum. So you'll just want to reuse the characters from your 2400 project and bring them in, and we'll tweak their materials, and you can also use the some of the settings, or you can kind of work a little bit with some new things that you want to do for the setting. And we'll just work with those a little bit more to help go a little bit further. This is more like an intermediate materials course and lighting course. Um, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Um, let's go to the start here menu. Please make sure you just go ahead after you watch this video and do the no-show assignment. Just get that over with. The sooner everybody gets that done, the sooner I can stop bothering you about it. My contact information will be in here, but if you're in this course, you've taken me before, so you know how to get a hold of me. This video, obviously you came here to get it, is in this folder. Syllabus similar, but it also for this course provides you with the SLOs. Make sure you read it because you need to read it to do the no-show assignment, but this is where it is. I've also put the assignment due dates in here, so you have access to those, as well as I've put that in other places, and then I'll set up the weekly reminders so that you'll have those. My AI policy for this course is the same as my AI policy for 2400. You are free to use it to enhance and supplement your work. And I think that AI is going to be especially helpful in this course for generating texture maps that you cannot find online. And as somebody who has spent hours and hours searching for texture maps that I couldn't find, I'm thrilled that it was so easy to make them. And I give you an example here. I used Adobe Express text to image, and then I just gave you an example what I put in there, and I just said a seamless texture map of iridescent red fish scales, and it gave me these. And then I like them, but that's not what I want. I want something a little more realistic. And so I changed, there's a content type. You'll see in the middle over there, it says text to image, what I said I wanted, and then content type, and there's different content types. And it then generated these, two additional images, and I absolutely love that one because it looks like it's made out of abalone shells, which would, make it look more like it fits in. And so you just keep going with what you get. And then I moved on to try to generate some HDRI maps, a lot harder to generate because there's just not as many of those out there as there are other examples. Because I'm sure y'all know that what it does is it just goes out and pulls stuff from the internet that's existing and then generates something new for you. So what I found worked the best so far, and I'm still going to keep playing with this and I'll keep you guys posted, is if I put in HDRI 360 texture map for 3D environment of, and then filled in the blank with what I wanted. In this case, I think, whoops, slide arrow, wonky. In this case, I told it of a desert, and you can see that's what it produced. And it's not bad. The problem, obviously, is a proportion. So when you're setting it up, because I had already set it up to be a square, you'd want to make sure you set it up in a panoramic format, and then or you could take this and modify it right? But I don't think it's going to work as well as if you set it up that way. So this is sort of this is the first time ever I've taught this course using AI. A year ago, when I last taught it, AI was not yet this slick and productive. So it's new, and so we're kind of learning as we go. But we can definitely learn together. Okay, let's go back to start here. And course schedule. It will show up on the calendar for you guys. Not going to show up for me because I am not a student in the course, but it's going to match the one with the syllabus. I had the computer generate all these dates based on what I had set up for the assignments, so they should be uniform. But if you see anywhere that are out of sync, and if they are, you guys will find them. You always do. Please let me know, because I just want to make sure we're all working with the same deadlines. Academic calendar, any support you need for Blackboard if you're having issues. I don't have access to your account, so you will need to work with the Blackboard support people because they do. There is textbook information. That's wrong. I will fix that. But that's where it'll be. It'll be where that is. There is a textbook for this course. I thought there wasn't when I set the class up, so I'll fix that. Grading policies will be the rubrics. You guys are familiar with generally how I grade, and these show you rubrics for the labs and the final, and then rubrics for the assignments, because we're going to be doing both. So that's how those will be graded. What else we got? Proctoring. And again, we're just going to run this class exactly the same way we did as 2400. So for those of you that want to present your final project online, we'll just do that proctoring just like we normally do. It'll just be you show me your ID at the presentation. I haven't put anything in there yet, but I will, and it will be information about the software and how to connect to the AI program that I use. I've tested out a lot of these, and you're free to use any of them. There are more and more of them. There are a lot of apps. Because Adobe is Adobe, industry standard for us, and Express is free. I highly recommend using it. I've tried a lot, and I think it's one of the better ones. All right, so start here. You guys know about Cafe Chat. Announcements. You guys know how I run announcements. I will just post reminders of what we're going to work on each week, or anything I need you to know. I'll post it in announcements, so please make sure you're checking those. Assignments, overview for the course, and then we will have an assignment and a lab. This assignment will be due first, and then after that you will have a lab and an assignment due the following week. Because this is a short semester, it was the only way to cram 15 modules into 8 weeks was to have 2 due a week. But you'll have to do the assignment first and then do the lab. And then once you finish the lab, you're going to have to do the next assignment. And then that will apply to the lab. So I'm grouping them together so that the lab 1 and the assignment 2 are going to be due the following week after assignment 1, and then lab 2 and assignment 3 will be due together, and so on and so forth. And then we'll get to the final project, and then final project submission at the end, and we will do a presentation. It doesn't look like I set up the proctor thing, but I will. By the time we get there, I'll have all this set up. And y'all been through it before, so none of this is new. Video classroom, we're not using this. Whoops. We're not using this. We're using YouTube. But if we have anything, I will post it in there. Calendar, you can't see the deadlines on this because this is me enrolled as a student and I am not. Email, how to email everyone. And then of course your grades. And as you can see, these are all the assignments. And as I talked about, you will have, this assignment will be due first. And then this lab and this assignment will both be due at the same time. So they're chunked together like that. So I just want you guys to know that so you're not freaked out when you see it. There are 2 due, but let's just go back to one of these right quick. The assignment will be like, tell me your story kind of thing. Okay, I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. There will be more information once you guys get in here. I'm recording this now so that I can upload it and focus on adding these other things. Just because I did it a little sooner than I had everything in there. I thought I was done, but I clearly wasn't. Anyway, so let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me, and I'm really excited to see what you guys do this semester. Amazing, amazing work last semester. Just so impressed. Okay, guys. Talk to you soon.